rock stars don't get much hotter than Billy Joel, who is reigning at the top of the charts with his new album, Stormfront. Variety Tonight caught up with Billy Joel in Toronto and asked him how he keeps up his hectic pace.
It's a great gig. You walk up on stage and get thousands of people standing up and screaming. And at the end of your job, they all stand up and applaud. I mean, I never had a job like that before. That's a great job. Plus, you get really paid well for it, and everybody writes about you, whether it's good or bad. I mean, the next day you can read about how you did. I mean, I used to work in a factory. That was a tough job to get up for, to wake up for in the first place. This is a pretty easy job to get energy for.
With wife supermodel Christy Brinkley, Joel became a rock and roll parent 4 years ago, and we wanted to know how it had changed his life.
Your perspective changes, your idea of time expands, I think, when you have a kid. You think less in terms of your own lifetime and more in terms of their lifetime. And you project more into the future, your concerns change. I think it's a healthy thing.
You don't see Billy Joel pitching beer or running shoes. We asked him why he isn't cashing in on the quick mega bucks of celebrity endorsements.
I haven't done it. I'm not going to put people down for doing it either. I'm not one of those rock and rollier than thou kind of guys. People have their own reasons for doing it, but I don't know. I'm out of the 60s. I got a problem with it. I don't feel comfortable doing it. If it was something that I believed in and I was an expert on it, and they offered me the moon, maybe I'd think about doing it. I'm not a saint. But I wouldn't want it to prostitute my art. And I also wouldn't want to abuse the privileged position that I have, because I'm perceived to be popular to a certain amount of people. I don't want to mess with that.
Gilligan's Island wrapped in 1966, but the adventures of 7 stranded castaways has attracted new generations of fans. And Gilligan's Island is now seen in 32 countries by 2.5 million viewers every day.
Bob Denver played Gilligan, and he's still capitalizing on that enduring role.
After 25 years, I figure it's about time. And if we get enough members, like in, say, Vancouver here, then, we'll have a big beach party for the family, and they all can come out, and whoever wins the big prize gets a 3-hour tour.
The castaways were rescued in 1978, though in reruns they remain stranded.
A lot of people didn't even see the 2-hour movie, and all the little kids, it's in rerun, but, not too often. So a lot of people, the little kids, still think they're waiting for the episode, when we get rescued.
Gilligan! Where's Gilligan? Gilligan! Gilligan! Where's Gilligan?
Bob Denver remains astonished by the show's timeless appeal.
It hasn't changed since 64, 65. I mean, little kids, it's just brand new to them, and they're still laughing, and they still feel sorry for Gilligan that he gets yelled at,
Hi, Professor. How's it going?
Well, I've tried changing the fuel mixture. I've made it richer, and I've made it leaner. I've tried changing the prop pitch, but I can't seem to eliminate the vibration and the structural damage.
Oh, well, as long as there's nothing wrong.
The people always seem to be, really happy to see me, and, it's gone through a couple of generations now, and it's kind of fun to see, moms and dads come up who grew up with it, and they have the little kids sitting down. And I always tell the dads, I know what you tell your kid when you're watching. He says, what? And I always say, here comes the good part. And the dad goes, that's what I say.
The hit television crime drama Wiseguy brought Canada's king of the blues singers, Jim Byrnes, to the attention of a whole new audience. Byrnes plays Lifeguard, a communications expert who works with undercover agent Vinnie Terranova, played by series star Ken Wall. Byrnes won the audition for the role 15 years to the day of the tragic car accident that cost him his legs.
We've gotten mail from a lot of different people who have just, thanked me for not turning it into for just making it like, making it real. That's all we try to do. We never mention it. It doesn't come up. It's just part of who I am and what I do. And, I mean, people don't mention that Burt Reynolds wears a wig every time he comes on, does he? So he doesn't have hair, I don't have legs, so that's a big deal, And that's the way we like to kind of approach it. I mean, it's just, and certain things come up in real life that present a bit of an obstacle for you, and when that happens on the show, we show that, and we don't pull any punches, and we don't make any bones about it.
With Wiseguy's innovative casting, Byrnes works with some of his heroes.
I can't name one person, but I mean, working with all the actors on the show, Ken and Jonathan have been just great to me. Everything fell in. When Ray Sharkey was on at the beginning, we became great friends. the people who have come through. I mean, working with Jerry Lewis and some of the other actors, Norman Laura. I mean, this was big-time stuff, you know, and sometimes you find yourself kind of pinching yourself and going, wow, it's really happening, it's really going on. I feel that I'm lucky that the bit of success I'm having now, if it had come around when I was a lot younger, when, you know, back when I knew everything, I would have screwed it up bad, you know. Now I realize I'm, you know, that this is fun, and I got things in kind of a good perspective, and I'm enjoying it.
5.8 million Canadians saw Megan Follows as Anne of Green Gables. She was recently...
Best country female went to Canada's Queen of Torch and Twang, K.D. Lang.
It's like I've just been given this chunk of land. Katie, plant yourself here and sow your seeds of hybrid country. The best thing about this soil is fertile. Thank you.
The top awards for both Song of the Year and Record of the Year went to Bette Midler for Wind Beneath My Wings.
Hey, Bonnie Raitt, I got one too, all right. Hey, I'm so happy.
Paul McCartney was presented with the Grammys' prestigious Lifetime Achievement Award.
If you told me I'd still be rocking after all these years, I wouldn't have believed that either. I say this whole thing for me has been like a bit of a dream anyway, my whole career to this date, my whole life to this date, in fact.
While the Grammys reflect U.S. success, Canada has the Junos. And this year, the Junos appear to belong to Alannah Myles, who has 7 nominations, including Most Promising Female Vocalist. Her debut album has gone 5 times platinum. In our spotlight, Alannah Myles, View from the Top.
I found my calling in doing this, and I take to the making records very, very well. I really enjoy doing it. It's a lot of work, but I'm prepared to do the work, and the rewards are very fulfilling. Not even the monetary rewards, just the rewards of feeling like I've made a good record that people really like, and that they can put on the turntable in any number of songs they can enjoy. Canadians are very reserved. They're very quick to judge. And they should be a lot more open-minded than they are, because I'm Canadian and people think I'm American. Everything about my career is planned, right down to the lipstick I have on my mouth at this point in time. When she wears red lipstick, you know she means business. Right down to the shoes in the video, which were something that I collected a couple of years ago, and I knew damn well one day those shoes would be very famous. They're gorgeous shoes, but I'll have to have a few pair made so that on certain concerts I can kick them off my feet so that people will know, whoop, she means business tonight, she just kicked her shoe off.